Good morning, students. How are you all? Welcome to computer class. Today, we are going to continue our chapter number 4, more on Scratch. But before that, let's recall the things that we did learn in our previous video. In our previous video, we did learn about Scratch, components of Scratch, and about blocks. So today we are going to learn more on Scratch. Today let's start with sound blocks. Sound blocks are pink or magenta color coded blocks. A sound is an item that can be heard or played in a Scratch project. Audio, any type of audio is called sound. It is play the selected sound from the drop down list. Stop, it stop all the currently playing sound. The play option will play selected sound and stop option will stop. Specific number of beats, it's play the sound for specific numbers of bits. Volume, this option set the volume. Here you have to give the range. Here you can increase and decrease the volume. You can set the volume. Now moving and rotate sprite with motion block. So let's learn how to move a sprite. So here we have some steps. Follow these steps to move and rotate sprite. Step number 1, open Scratch window. Default Scratch. Here you can see that is. Now let's go to the motion block. Motion block will display. Here you can see. Here we have move 10 step first of this. Move 10 step block in script area. Now you can change the number by typing number box. Here you can see by default it is 10. Now you have to click on this block. You will move according to the mentioned number of step. Here you can increase, instead of 10 you can do 20 or 50, 100, 200. Now turn. So here we having turn. So 50 degree, turn 50 degree. So it will turn to the 15 degree. So again you have to click on it and you can change the number. You can change the value degree by typing the numbers. So you have to click on that block and you can see the changes on the sprite. You can observe on the stage. The sprite will move accordingly on the stage. Now changing backdrop of stage. The background of your stage is called backdrop. The backdrop of the stage can be changed by clicking on the stage backdrop icon. It is present in the sprite list. Scratch provide 4 different options to change the backdrop of stage. Background of your stage is called backdrop. So Scratch provide 4 options. Now let's learn about them. Choose backdrop from library. Follow this step to choose a backdrop from library. Step number 1. Here click on the stage backdrop tab from the present before the sprite icon. Here you can see. Now click on the choose backdrop from. Scratch has its own library, and in library it's having different pictures and categories. You can choose a different backdrop from them. So select your desire or your choice of backdrop. Select it and click on OK button. As soon as you click on the OK button, the backdrop will be appear on the background of your stage. Paint new backdrop. Here you can also create your own backdrop as we are drawing in paint program. So step number 1, click on the paint new backdrop option. This kind of paint window will appear. It opens the paint editor. A new backdrop can be created as per your requirement. Here you can draw, you can create your own backdrop or your own background. Upload backdrop from file. You can also upload backdrop or a background from the pictures available in your computer. So follow these steps. Here click on the choose backdrop from file. Click on this option. So this menu, select this dialog box will appear. Now select the backdrop of your file and click on the OK button. So desired image will be uploaded. Upload new backdrop from camera. So if your computer having or your laptop having camera or your computer having web camera, so you can click photo, current photo, and you can keep it as a backdrop. So click on the new backdrop from camera option. You can take a photo as per your requirement. Click on image by inbuilt camera of your computer system. Click on the save button and import that file to the stage or as a backdrop. Adding a new sprite. Default sprite on our screen is cat sprite, okay, that is present on a stage. We can also change the sprite. So let's learn how to add a new sprite. There are 4 different ways to create a new sprite. Now let's learn about each of them. Choose a sprite from library. Scratch program having many inbuilt sprite in their library. We can choose a sprite from that library also. So here we having, click on the choose sprite from library. This icon, choose sprite from library. Here you can see we having many categories of sprites, and here we having many sprites. So choose your sprite, select the sprite that you want to add and click on the OK button. Paint a new sprite. You can also create your own sprite using paint editor available in Scratch program. Click on paint a new sprite option. Here we having paint editor. The window will appear with many paint tool. This window, here you can create your own sprite using drawing tool. You can draw your own sprite or your own objects. Here you can see many paint tools are available. After the sprite is completed, you have to click on the OK button. Upload sprite from file. You can also add a sprite from your computer that is already saved on your computer. So let's learn how to upload sprite from a file. Click on the upload sprite from file option, this option. Now select the sprite or select the picture that you want to add on your Scratch stage. Click on the open button. Now upload sprite from camera. You can also take a picture to upload a sprite. Now follow the step to upload sprite from camera. Click on the new sprite from camera option. Now your web camera will open. Click on image using inbuilt camera of your computer system. Now click on the save button and import that file. As soon as you click on the save button, that picture will be added on your stage. Now let's learn Working with two sprite means on a stage you can use more than one sprite. Open a scratch window. Remove the default sprite by right clicking on it. When you select it and right click, this menu will appear. Now you have to select the delete option. Choose a sprite from library option and select sprite and click on OK button. So this library, select the desired sprite or sprites that you want to add. Sprites are like actors. They are acting on a stage. Now click on again, choose sprite from library, select your second sprite and click on the OK button. So here you can see many sprites are available. Select your second sprite and click on OK button. Now here you can see two sprites are there. Now click on the block stake and click and add some script and click on green flag button located on the top of the window. So here we have selected say hi for 2 seconds. Both the sprites are talking with each other. So here we have completed our chapter. We will learn more things on computer in our next video. Thank you students. Bye bye.